All right, we go on first. Perhaps the other will come later. Okay, thank you so much everybody for joining here. Hopefully it can be more beneficial. Actually, we are going to plan this twice in a week, Saturday and Sunday for English Voice members and non-members. So it is free actually, because I always promote in Facebook and the other social media for the other people. Okay, start now. Before starting to discuss, I think it's better if we pray first based on our own religion. I think it's most of us are Muslim, yeah. All right, we can pray ourselves in our heart. Okay, before discussing, let's pray together. Start, please. Amen. Thank you. Okay, right now we are going to discuss about the topic that I have already shared before in the group WhatsApp, WhatsApp group. Oh, there is Mr. Wildan coming now. Miss Rina, sorry, have you joined already in English Voice group or not yet?
Yes, I joined that.
Because I never listened to your voice, sorry.
But this is the first time I joined in your Zoom meeting.
Yeah, it's okay, no problem. Because yeah, we have been. Yeah, it is the third Zoom meeting actually.
The third time.
Yeah. If we count from the last week one, and then in this week there is one. There are two, yeah, two and this one. But previously, some months ago, we have open Zoom meeting as well. But we would like to do regularly later. Yeah, hopefully can be okay. This one, if we see. Oh, done already. Okay. Okay, we start, everybody. I'm sure all of you have already read our topics today, because our purpose right now is for, yeah, I think all of you have known already for improving our spoken English ability, because I'm sure you are able to speak English fluently and confidently already. It can be more than me. All right, it's better if we discuss something using the topics, that I have already shared the what is that? The PDL before, but it's only one of the source for your reference. But if you have any other reference from your side, it's okay, no problem. The most important thing here is we can share one another's, our opinion, our information, to discuss about English speaking issues towards in Indonesia senior high school students. That we have already studied around 3 years. Actually, if we counted from primary school, secondary school, and senior high school, we have already studied English more than 10 years, right? More than 10 years. So that if in high school we have studied already in around 3 years, right? But if we meet the high school students, sometimes they are still hard to speak English, even though they have already got good score on the paper of English examination, but sometimes they are still very hard to speak English well, even though they have a lot of vocabularies in their mind. Okay, now I think I need to ask something about, do you have any reason why most of the senior high school students are still difficult and hard or mumbling to speak English well? I think it's better if we start from Miss Eka. Are you there?
Okay, yes, I'm here. Okay, about the reason. Okay, I think it's all demands of our government because since there are kind of national examination in our country, right? It's about 3 years ago, and it's a kind of the students are demanded to be able to finish or to answer all of the question in writing, just writing. So they less in practicing. They are less in practicing, such as speaking actually. And you know, uh, uh, I've just realized that the most important thing in English, the first is I think speaking. Okay, we have to be brave to speak up. But in the school, okay, in the school until 10 years, we just learn about grammar and grammar. I think most of them are grammar. Okay, it's not okay. It's not about a grammar, but also about speaking, listening. But speaking and listening just less than 50% of the lessons. I think. I think that's the reason. I don't know. Is there
Okay.
anyone who wants to add?
Okay, just now Ms. Eka has already told that about the government system, education government system, right? Because we have to follow the government, right? So we cannot.
Right, right.
So even though it has been, what is it? Government has already given to every school, right, to improve it, but it's still controlled by government, yeah, about the English as well. Okay.
Yes, it is.
What about you, Miss Rina? Are you there, Miss Rina? Is there any reason why are the senior high school students still hard to speak English well? Hello, Miss Rina, are you there? Okay, there is. What about you, Aska? Are you there, Aska?
Yes.
Okay, Aska. What about from your side? Have you
Okay, I
ever
think
have you ever met directly to the senior high school student and you have invited the student to speak English like you wish, for example, hopefully they can speak English well, and then when you invite it, so they are not able to speak English well. Have you ever done the conversation with a high school student before?
yes. Yes, I have a conversation with students before, but I think that's right, as you said that the student of junior high school, it's not so much of English because in speaking especially because they just focus on structure and grammar. But as we know that they need to read that, and there is no oral examination in senior high school. We just focus on writing, and I think just essay or essay, and multiple choice and essay. This is the examination in 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 the school.
All right. Okay. All right. Just now you have told already that most of them focus on the grammar, writing, listening, just focus on the examination. Yeah, perhaps it is effective. It effect to the examination letter, effect to the certificate as well, right? To the score, and because they would like to continue to the university letter, perhaps they worried that they cannot choose the best university because their score is bad, for example, like that, and they don't
Yes,
have any speaking culture every day, right? All right, Mr. Darmawan, what about you, Mr. Darmawan? Are you there?
Yeah, yeah,
Can you hear me,
here.
Mr. Darmawan?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, is there any reason, Mr. Darmawan, why most of the senior high school of Indonesia are still harder to speak English well?
Uh, Maybe they learn English, they study English, the focus to grammar, and they are helping read or pray and they listen, not for speaking. I look them not for speaking when they are still students. So they are harder for speaking, for expression in English.
Still hard.
And yeah, still hard. And for them, and studying English, focus on grammar. So grammar is harder than expression because
All right.
because a lot of progress in grammar and in speaking we just expression and remember a lot of vocabulary like this. And grammar, because it's my experience, I I'm too long study or learning English in grammar. So in my thing, a lot of problem and a lot of question in my mind, in my brain. Why like this?
Okay.
Why is like this? And how is it? Uh, it's my mind. So it's so hard to expression than speaking.
Okay. So actually, when you are speaking, because you always practice your speaking, right? So when you open the grammar book, so it can make more confused, yeah, is it?
Yeah, it's
Because it's
so
different as your
confused.
speaking material.
Yeah, because I here in my mobile phone I have application for grammar and I look them. So rise in my brain. Why is it? And how to use this this system in when we are speaking. So show all this question in my thing.
Yeah, because there is transition actually, Mr. Darmawan.
Yeah.
Because there is transition over there between speaking and grammar. Yeah, for example, when you have never opened the grammar book, because you every day you always practice, and then you open the grammar book. So there is transition over there. There is mind change. It has mind change. So over there you feel confused. Actually, that's only for the first time. That's for the first time, and then time by time when you can. So it can be combined actually, but you need more time. You need more time to practice based on the grammar from your book. Yeah, but I suggest you later after when you are able to speak confidently and fluently enough, so you can use just a little bit step by step. For example, like you can use to be first, you can use model first, right? You can make the question sentence properly first, yeah, just time by time. So if you read all the materials of your grammar book, I'm sure it can make you confused. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Darmawan. What about you,
Yeah.
Mr. Taufik? Are you Mr. Taufik?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, that's great. Finally, you can join, yeah?
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Taufik, we go back to our topic, yeah, about senior high school student. So obviously, even though the senior high school student have already studied in their level for 2 years, but after graduation, they are still hard to speak English. Do you know why? What's the reason?
Okay. Oh well, I wanna tell you guys in the fake in senior high school. They just focus. Is okay. There is a two thing. The first one is the teacher. Most of the teacher in my city, they just insist to no, I mean they are really to insist their student to speak up, and then they just focus on the materials. So in the fact, when I asked to the student, they told me that I don't really like English so much, and when I learn English, it got confused, and sometimes my teacher getting a boring. So I think we have to change the education system in my city, for generally in Indonesia, how to make English fun to the student. For example, maybe it's not only about learning English in outside, but we can go outside, we can go to the park, to the field, and we can see a new situation, a new environment. So the teacher, okay, this is the big homework to the teacher, because how to what we call it, I mean mengemas itu apa ya, mengemas material, mengemas mengemas ya,
Design.
mengemas. Sorry.
Or pack. Design or pack, maybe.
Design of fact.